Hi, Cancer. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot and Cartomancy. I'm here to do your February 2024 reading. I have it all laid out, and what I want to tell for you, oops, sorry about that, um, is the cards that jumped out. Well, you've got a few here. Let's first start with. First, you have the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Wands. And this is saying that you're trying to fulfill all your options now. You're trying to fill all of those. You're trying to do this and that and that and this and this, and you're all over the place, okay? And it's really not, well, it seems, like planned and everything, but it's really random because it feels scattered, and it feels like you're not doing any of them really well, because you're just sort of running in and running out and running in and running out to all of these things and just giving them as a little bit of your time, because then you got to go on to the next thing, and you're really spreading yourself really thin here, it looks like, okay, Cancer? And then you also have the High Priestess, the Three of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. And so it feels like to me that you are collaborating and you're working with other people on a purpose, on a goal and a purpose. But there's other plans that you have not revealed, that you're not talking about, that you're not, you have on another burner going. Okay, so there's the plans that you're doing with everybody, and then there's the plans that you haven't revealed, that you may are keeping secret. Not let what you're doing, things that you're not revealing, okay, basically, and you're doing some planning. In the recent past, and all these things that you're doing that you're not revealing, they may be for the purpose of the big plan that you're doing with other people, the collaborating. They might be, but you're just not revealing it yet, kind of thing. You got things working. But in the recent past here, it looks like there was something that you did or someone did around you and got caught. Basically, they got caught. And so this began a new beginning, because we have the Fool after the Seven of Swords. This began a new chapter, a new beginning here, okay? And in this new beginning, I feel like someone feels defensive. They feel, they might have gotten their feelings hurt in this act, in this original act. You got your feelings hurt, someone else got their feelings hurt here, and they feel regret over what they did or were unable to do or something like that, okay? And and now this person wants equal give and take with you. They want that and nothing else. It needs to be fair. It needs to be honest. You need to give me what I'm giving you, and vice versa. So if you want this, you need to, or they need to be giving what they want. Like whatever we get from something, we also need to give. You know what I mean? That's equal respect. So something may seem out of reach right now, but the way to get it is this equal respect and participation, putting in value. All right. Now, there's something you're not wanting to see, or they're not wanting to see in this situation, in some sort of communication, or maybe they're refusing to believe. something in the communication. They may feel they're not sure what to believe, who to listen to at this point. So it's kind of like in limbo, it feels like right now, a little bit of limbo going on, and you're kind of checking out how they're going to behave. Are they going to give you what they say they're going to give you? Are they going to walk their talk? So you might be kind of just observing at this point and seeing, you know, are you going to do what you said you're going to do, sort of thing, eh? Um, so in the present, um, I see there could be a fire sign around you. There could be some sort of fire energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And this person could be helping you with either a legal situation or trying to help you get justice, trying to help balance out the odds for you, eh? Because it may feel like the odds are against you. You may be having, and this justice, this um, objectivity, this help, is based on some sort of new beginning. Okay, this new thing you had to start. All right. Um, Now, then you have the death card, and the death card says that there's something that you need to let go of. And I feel like this is something that it might be something that you defend yourself with. We protect ourselves sometimes with certain behavior or in some way. And this is saying that you need to let go of your defenses. Okay, you got defenses up, you got your line drawn, or someone does. It's one of you, somebody in the situation, and you need to let go of your defenses. Okay, and perhaps a little bit of expectation too. Or they do, right? So I feel like the fact that there's something that is ending and something new beginning. It's written all over this reading with the Fool here as well. Is disappointing in some way. It may be difficult for you to let it go, or you're disappointed. Your expectations. Uh, you expected something else, perhaps a different result or a different behavior from them, maybe, and um and now you feel on your own with this. You might be have a lot of financial responsibilities that you're having to carry on your own now. Maybe before they were shared between the two of you, and now you have to handle a lot of it. And not just the financial responsibilities, the responsibilities for this. You're carrying a lot of the load, and I think it's wearing on you, some of this regret and just the things that happened, okay? But I feel that and this Queen of Rods, she's trying to help you, or he trying to help you take action, see a light, see a new direction with this death card. She says you have to stop doing this, or you're saying this to her or him. You got to stop doing this. You got to let that stuff go. You got to do this now. This is what you're got focus has to be, and they might be trying to help you see the bigger picture, sort of thing. Okay, and for some reason for you, this is disappointing. You're like, so um and the clarity on that is the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So it looks like you're working double time here. The Eight of Pentacles is a lot of focus, a lot of time working into the night, like, eating your lunch at work and your dinner at work and your breakfast at work but the work that you're putting in is in the emotions, in the romance. You're putting a lot of time and energy into your relationship, fixing this, mending it, healing it. Like, you want this to work. You want this to work. And so maybe you're, pulling out all the stops. You're really focused. And, this is what, or they are. And this is what was required all along, was focus, energy, commitment, determination. Maybe this is what you wanted from that other person, or they wanted from you. So I think at this point you're getting it, or they are, and now really trying to focus and put a lot of energy into that. Okay. So in the outcome, I see a complete turnaround. Okay. Something that I feel like there's a burden that's going to come to an end. There's a burden that you're going to let go of. Okay. And at one point you weren't ever going to let go of it. You're like, never, forget that. And now you feel completely differently. You are willing to let this go. It doesn't mean anything. It's weighing you down. It's dragging behind you. You're realizing it's holding you back. Okay. And this might be a job that you're doing where you're working, or something you're working on. And so you're realizing, or you might, like, because of the Seven of Cups up here, and you're spreading yourself so thin, you're going to wear yourself down, trying to do everything yourself. You are. So you need to share some of that, with your family, with your partner, with your coworkers, delegate. But I feel like you're moving into something new. You're about to begin a new job or new pursuit. I feel like it could be uh, maybe in another I don't know about total industry, but just something that's a little bit different. Or it could be out of town, just out of your district, because maybe where you're located, it's not very there's not very good prospects, or there's not a lot of work or something like that, and all of a sudden this other area starts booming in this. And so you're looking in that area to develop your skills and really show your skills. You have quite developed skills at this. You're really good at what you do. Whatever it is you do, whether you're a mason or a seamstress or something. I feel like it's you make things, tell you the truth. I feel like you make something. Or you're in a nurturing field. You might care for people who are homeless people. Maybe you could be some sort of a social worker. You um Something like that. Maybe you need a break from this type of work. Maybe you're drained, you're burnt out, and you need a break. You need to do something different for a while, because you've given everything. You've given all of you. And you could be, sometimes when we do a job like that, a caring job, a helping job, after a while we become the sickness, we become the illness. After a while you're feeling all the symptoms, and you know that now you need to get some distance from that. Okay. But anyway, I feel this is an area that you have a lot of skills. I also feel like you've retained a certain amount of independence. You could be single or independently um, have your own business. You might have your own business and running your own business. And you might develop a new business based on it, could be another skill you have, a hobby, or something that you're going to develop or going to look into. Um, so there's the Queen of Swords here, and the Queen of Swords, I feel like, is someone around you. Both of these queens, I feel, are not you, they're exterior to you. And I feel like this Queen of Swords is someone who seems kind of cold. Okay, they could seem cold and they're direct and they're serious, and but they're also very spiritual person and will help you even though they disagree with you and will tell you so. They'll still help you. They will. They'll be there. You know what I mean? So this is someone you can rely on, but I'm going to tell you they will also tell you when they get you there to save your ass. What did you do this for? You know, like they are very direct and honest, okay? But I feel like they're on your side. They're on your side helping you, okay? And they're trying to help you perhaps get independent, to think seriously here, you know, and they also might be helping you with information documents, something like that. Okay. And then to clarify this line, you have the Emperor and the Eight of Cups. So a few eights here you have in the reading. Here, let me have a look here for a sec. Um, so you have a three pattern, you know, getting things in motion and almost too much, you know, they just going real like around the clock kind of thing. Go, go, go. Okay. Although you're not getting a lot of results, right? With this go, 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 you're not getting a lot of results. And there could be um, some sort of disappointment or something. And I think you need a break. I think you need just some distance. But anyway, you have the Emperor and the Eight of Cups, and so in the Emperor, you're trying to gain control. All right, you're trying to, because the Emperor isn't just any king. You know, he is responsible. He's responsible. He knows he has responsibilities and he takes care of them. He also wants things to go his way. You know, he likes to call the shots. All right. So part of you wants to call the shots, and part of you is trying to get things under control here, trying to be the emperor now, right? Learning from your experiences and leading well. You may be walking like this is saying all over this reading that you're going to some sort of new horizon, a new light. You want, there's something missing here in this, okay? Something's missing for you. And like I said, this could be to do with your job. You could be drained and just need a break and need to do something else and feel passion about something again, you know, feel like you're making a difference again. But for others of you, there's something that didn't go right for you, or someone was caught, and now a whole new beginning, a restricted beginning needed to come. But at the same time, you're like crazy running around trying to do so much. Okay. I feel like you're going to gain control. You're going to also feel better about yourself, because I think when we're stuck in mud, all we can think about is being stuck in mud, you know? And once you're free from that, or you start taking the steps away from that, and I feel like it's a day and night decision, or a night and day. At night, you come home from work, and the next day you're like, I'm not going back. That's it for me. I know now, right? And so it's like this. And I feel this, it's got nothing but sunlight. It has light. It seems clear. Things are a lot clearer. If you look at all these cards up here, like look at, see all the darkness here? There's a lot of darkness. There's a lot of cloud. There's a lot of night going on here, and confusion, and not feeling exactly like things are going your way. But when you decide to give something up that's a burden to you anyway, that you don't feel like you can do on your own anymore, you just, it's too much, you know? When you decide to give that up, boy, the sun starts shining the day later. Darkness, light, light, light. It changes. You just feel weightless after this. Like, look at her. She feels weightless. Just knowing you don't have to go back there. You're like, I feel like $1,000,000, you know, because the stress or something of this, you know, was too much. So, this is the best thing, even though you may fear it a little bit right now. You may fear it, dread it, worry about it. It is going to be good. You don't have to worry about this because you're moving toward, I think you're starting to be really honest with yourself, you know, about who you are and what you want. And you better get things under control, you know? Focused, 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 focused. So, this is a new beginning, a new horizon, big time. In the death, there's a new horizon. In the fool, there's a new horizon. In the eight of cups, there's a new horizon. Okay, that it is, it's on its way. But there's just something that you have to acknowledge. I think you kind of have to, there's something you have to acknowledge here. You got to take the blinder off and say, I got to admit it. I got to admit it. Okay. So there's a lot of that going on this month for like every sign. There's some sort of aha, light bulb, you know, something that, and I think it's that switch from Pluto and Capricorn to Pluto and Aquarius. You know, it when it leaves Capricorn, it leaves with a punch. You know, it's kind of like a, all right, see you later, like that, you know, your older brother would do to you. It leaves with a punch, but it leaves. All right. So, and when Aquarius comes in, there's all this light, there's all this clarity, there's all this awareness, and there is plans. You know, you can see a map now. You can see a map. So it's like, I just gotta spin the wheel. Anyway, let me know if this resonates for you. I hope it does. I hope it helps you in the month to come. I want to say happy Chinese New Year to any of you that celebrate, and happy Valentine's to all you lovers out there. And happy Pluto in Aquarius. Thank goodness I can see the light. Thank goodness. Mwah. Bye, babies.